Sayonara, Savalon. It's been nice knowing ya. But we can finally head on out. Hello there, friends, and welcome back to more Bravely Default 2. Last time, we returned to Halcyonia and saw what was happening over there, completing a few new side quests and revisiting Sir Sloane's grave with King Vernon. We also went and killed 2 rare monsters. I was only planning on killing one of them, but I was so stubborn, I decided to kill one that I definitely was not planning to do at that point. There were a few other things that I was unable to do just because of how tired I was, but we'll get around to that later. But because of how long I was actually in Halcyonia, I maxed out my expedition here, so I guess we can see what we got here before we head out for Wiswald. Okay, we've got some treasure. 2 small experience orbs, it's alright. 3 small JP orbs. Okay, I see 1 more extra treasure from Shadow Reaper. Booster Bun Magic Attack. I'll take it. And then Booster Bun Magic Attack. Okay, that was better than the previous exploration log, so I'll take it. And we set sail. Hopefully, by the time this next one is done, we'll be in Wiswald. I will be sort of shocked if that's not the case. Either way, we're just going to be heading straight out from Savalon and heading towards Wiswald. There's not really much else for us. I guess I can use this time to talk about the fact that I really do like what they did with the world map in Bravely Default 2, giving us a reason to go out and explore every nook and cranny of this map, even if it is just for some simple treasure chests. But also, you know, finding all the enemies and capturing them with Beastmaster. Certain enemies only spawn during the daytime, some during the nighttime, and, you know, it's fun to go and try and figure out where all these guys are. Oh, speaking of monsters.
Oh, you're the humans who found Truff's ring.
Truff? Is that you?
Yes! Oh, thanks again for helping Truff out when he met you before.
You're more than welcome, old pal. Fancy seeing you again, eh?
What are you doing out here anyway?
Truff needs to get through, but the tree is blocking Truff's way.
Yeah, I can see that. We're headed that way too, to Wiswald.
Truff tried to do something about it, but he's too hungry. He could do it on a full stomach, though.
Huh. It sounds like we need to get you something to eat.
Yes, please. Oh, a schnitzel, please.
What? Sorry?
Truff wants a schnitzel.
Wow, that's specific.
Truff's human friend cooked one for him once. It's been his favorite ever since. Truff went to Savalon to try and buy one. But the humans there said monsters aren't allowed to buy schnitzels. Truff is so hungry, so weak. And talking about schnitzels is making it worse. Juicy, tender meat wrapped in crispy, crispy breadcrumbs. A dinner to die for.
You certainly make it sound appetizing.
Aye, you've quite a ton of culinary phrase for a monster, eh?
Stop it. You're making my stomach grumble.
Sounds like we better go find a schnitzel before everybody goes crazy with hunger.
Could human friends make sure Truff's schnitzel is smeared with lovely jammy jam too?
Sure. Why not?
Human's Best Friend Part 2. Truff needs to get through, but some trees are blocking the way. Truff is too hungry to move them. But if he eats schnitzel, Truff can do anything. Guess we're looking for schnitzels. I guess we're not leaving Savalon just yet. Thankfully, this side quest is very simple to do. So I'll see you back at Savalon. Over by the gaming hall should be where we find a schnitzel guy.
Schnitzel. Oh yes, it is a local speciality. Veal schnitzels are the most common, but other meats are also used. The innkeepers are reputed to be particularly delicious. I am sure he would be happy to prepare one for you.
Hopefully Truff, in the time it's taken us to walk back to Savalon, hasn't died of hunger yet or has gone hunting for someone else. We better be hop to it, you know? Hey, buddy?
Schnitzel, you say? Yes, I have been known to serve this dish on occasion.
I don't suppose you could make one for us now. With some jam, ideally.
Certainly. One moment, please. There. One schnitzel with jam.
Thank you very much. You don't know how happy this is gonna make somebody. Okay, let's take Truff his treat before it gets cold.
You know something I just thought of? Do the innkeeper and his kid live in the inn? There's only 2 beds here. Or is their inn so small they only have 2 beds to serve? I mean, they also have those chairs right there next to the table. So I guess you could technically have 4 people sleep there, or they have 4 people have to share beds. I don't know, it seems like a very cheap inn place. And again, most of the inns in this game, if not all of them, only have like 1 or 2 beds. I think there might be like 1 exception to that rule. Although I think Halcyonia is like the only one that has maybe more than 2 beds. Actually, I don't remember. Next time we go to Halcyonia, I'll count the amount of beds that are in that inn. Otherwise, it's kind of funny, honestly. Maybe they have more beds in storage and they get them out. People who need them. I don't know why am I talking about inn beds? Oh, right, because we have to walk back to Truff, and I don't have any talking points for this short of a walk.
You still hanging in there, Truff?
Truff is hungry. So hungry.
Not for much longer. We brought you a schnitzel.
Yes, Truff can smell it. Wonderful, magical. A whole schnitzel just for Truff. Can Truff eat it now? Right now?
Go right ahead.
You really were starving, eh?
All done. Oh, it was divine.
Feeling a little stronger now?
Oh, yes. Much stronger. Strong enough to deal with stupid, silly trees.
We'd be most grateful if you could.
Here goes. All done. All gone. Can go through now.
That's great, Truff. We'd have been pretty stuck without your help.
Oh, stop it. Human friend is making Truff blush.
Well, you may not be much of a fighter, but you sure are strong, huh?
Secret is not brute strength. Truff has a knack. Learn the knack, and human friends can do it too.
You can now fell trees. Truff's gonna show us how to do that. Press X on a tree to topple it. Deforestation, here we come.
Like that, right?
Yes, exactly.
Nice. Thanks, Truff.
Happy days, eh? No tree's gonna stand in our way now.
Truff needs to go now.
Still searching for the owner of that ring?
Yes, Truff is looking for a cold place. Human friend who saved Truff talked often about snow. So if Truff can find snow, maybe Truff can find friend. Thank you for the schnitzel. It was delicious. Goodbye for now, human friends.
Yeah, it was a pretty easy quest. Got medium experience orbs for that as well. Truff talk. So we ran into Truff again. Yeah, poor guy still hasn't found his friend, but at least he's doing okay. Or at least he is now we filled his belly for him. And he more than returned to the favor. Without his help, we would not have been able to progress. Yeah, that tree cutting trick he taught us is pretty cool. It certainly is. We'll not be wanting for firewood anytime soon. Or any kind of wood for that matter. We could probably build ourselves a wee house if we put our minds to it. Well, what say we chop now, plan later? Any wood's good wood. Have you two finished? We do have places to be, you know. Aye, we're coming, just... Ugh, no! What's the matter now? We've not had a schnitzel ourselves. Are we really going to head off without finding out what they taste like? The one we gave to Truff did look pretty tasty. Be that as it may, we cannot afford to waste any more time. Ugh, fine, spoiled sport. I mean, we're going to Wiswald. I'm sure there's something there. Speaking of, music change! And treasure chest. With, of course, knowing my luck, it's always going to be a fight, isn't it? Okay, so what are we looking at here? Lop-eared bad bits this time. Ooh, moving up in the world. 724 HP, weak to water, wind, daggers, and bows, it looked like. Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and default here and see if I can just take them all down with set. Speed things up here. There's Nip. Honestly, I'll be a little disappointed if I take any significant damage from these guys. I'm gonna go ahead and just try to use these, take these guys down with Mow Down. There we go. Maybe see if we can capture some of these guys. Speaking of, I need to check and see if my, my passive abilities are on where we need them to be. 2 ward lights, okay. Yeah, okay, I have Beast Whisperer on, good. Yeah, so we're exploring the outskirts of Wiswald now, which is very foresty, which I think makes sense. Oh, snakes are very aggressive, okay. Is there anything here? I don't think so. Ooh, alright. I guess we'll... You know what? Screw it. Let's check out Godspeed Strike. We got 2 of these. Let's examine the syllabus here. And then we'll do Godspeed Strike on one of them and another one. 1100 HP, weak to water, earth, and something else. Yeah, Godspeed Strike did 2200 damage right there. 2300 damage right there. And remember, Godspeed Strike hits again later down the road. So that would have been a roughly 4600 damage for one Godspeed Strike action on one target. Yeah, that move rips enemies apart. It's not even funny how bad enemies die to that. Okay, spears was their other weakness. Let's see if Mow Down can take these guys down. Half damage bows. That's not great. Should be able to finish these guys off here fairly quickly, though. There we go. Seth is almost a job level 12 on Beastmaster. Maybe by the time we actually reach Wiswald, we will have gotten to that. We can also cut these trees down here. So if we need to have better view of things, we can cut these trees down to see if there's any treasure chests there. There's insect nectar. I believe that is the monster treat for insects. Very useful to have, especially in a forested area, I would assume. Here's another tutorial for cutting down trees. There we go. That dungeon that we were in the previous episode with the tree barring that one bridge, we can technically go back and complete that if we wanted to. There's an earthing rod, which I don't think we actually have yet. No, this is our first time seeing it. An item hung from the belt to allow electricity to go to the ground. It gives us paralysis immunity, plus a decent boost to magic defense and evasion, which is not bad.
Not much further now. We're in spitting distance of the old homeland.
You're not your usual talkative self, Elvis. Something wrong?
Aye. The place looks different.
It does, doesn't it? I'm sure there weren't this many trees last time we were here.
Which would suggest the influence of the Earth Crystal.
So, you've been to Wiswald before, huh, Adele?
Yep. It's where I met our annoying friend over there and agreed to head off with him to who knows where.
Aye, I was desperate to set off on my adventures, but I hadn't the first clue what to do out on the road. So, I hired this one as my personal bodyguard. She happened to be in town at the time.
It seemed like it might be fun at first, but it's been nothing but headaches ever since.
I can only imagine.
Eh? You cheeky so-and-sos.
Lord Commander,
Marla. Well, make your report.
Prince Castor is dead. His younger brother has taken the throne in his place. Bernard is also dead. And the record keeper, Dromed, is stepping down. The situation in Savalon is highly unstable. But there is a bigger problem.
What is it? Spit it out.
The water crystal. Princess Gloria has it. My apologies.
It matters little. The water crystal is of no concern.
Nevertheless, I take full responsibility. Forgive me, Lord Commander.
And you, Edna?
Things are going exactly as planned, Lord Commander. Your scheme is as perfectly conceived as ever.
Spare me your crawling. Continue as you are, and do not fail me. A little longer now, and my dream will be a reality. I leave matters in your hands until then.
You do me a great honor, Lord Commander.
Infernal woman. She will not monopolize my master's affections for long.
Monsters will often employ nasty status ailments such as sleep, blindness, and confusion. These can have all kinds of unpleasant effects, so it pays to know what they are and how to fix them. The plot thickens, yeah. We're also officially in Chapter 2 now, in the Garden of Magic and Madness. What a cool name. And also it kind of makes me scared, don't you think? We've got some insects here that we want to take down. I'm not going to dawdle too much in the outskirts of Wiswald, but I do want to, you know, check out the local flora and fauna and see what we're up against. Veronica, 652 HP, weak to fire and something else. Vespest was lightning, wind, and spears and bows. Veronica was fire, swords, and axes. Okay. Let's go ahead and boost our physical attack here. And then we'll use Seth here to just try and mow down. There we go. Oh, counter physical attacks is pretty mean. No level up yet, though. I know there's a treasure chest, yeah. I knew there was one right here. I don't remember what's in it, though. Enemies, of course. Why would it be anything else at this point? Like, ooh, there's poison. That's not ideal. This is, holy crap, 6 Veronicas. Ooh, okay, do I have anything good here? Ooh, I have bomb fragments. You know what, screw it. Let's just chuck like 4 of these at them. Ooh, they have counter magic attack. Well, I'm glad that worked out. I want to get rid of this poison fast, though. Medium experience orb. Okay, I guess that was kind of worth it. I don't want to go too far. I like the fog that's emitting from Wiswald. The Wiswald outskirts just has a very unique vibe, in my opinion. Like, it's the forest, it's got some craggy mountains right here, and everything is covered by this dense fog. Also, there's giant spiders. Not great for me, but whatever. It fits the vibe. Either way, let's not dawdle anymore. Let's head into Wiswald. Scholar's Haven. Welcome to Wiswald.
So this is what's become of the old place, eh? Interesting.
Interesting. This is your hometown we're talking about here. Couldn't you be a little more concerned?
I am. But panicking isn't going to make a blind bit of difference, is it?
Well, no, but...
Look! That must be the light Annie Hal told us about.
Sure looks like the glow of a crystal to me. Let's go take a closer look.
Welcome to Wiswald! Oh, we got a party chat, and I guess our crew is in Summery Island now. Wiswald overrun. Ow! You okay, Gloria? Oh, it's nothing. I think I must have a thorn in my shoe, that's all. Oh, I noticed some pretty spiky plants back there. Maybe something brushed off onto you. She's wearing, like, leather pants and boots. How'd it get in there? I should really be more careful. Can't very well expect anyone else to watch where I'm walking. Have you taken a look around? There are plants everywhere. You can't not walk through them. Pretty sure there weren't this many last time I was here, though. What the heck happened? Sudden explosions of growth do not just happen naturally. The Earth Crystal's power is at work. Then we'd better do something. If we don't, the whole place will be overrun. Indeed, we must recover the crystal without delay. You think we'd maybe better take a look at your foot first? Oh, it's nothing, honestly. Hey, Gloria, wait! There's such a thing as being too selfless, you know? We're going to have to keep an eye on that one. Yeah, walking with, like, a prick in your leg? Let's go ahead and talk to the locals here, actually. Hey, Elvis, you're a local, technically. Ah, dear old Wiswald. It's good to be back. Not that the place looks much like its usual self. I wonder what Wiswald was actually supposed to look like. I can't even picture it. I've seen it with all the trees and whatnot so much that it doesn't. I can't picture it without all these trees. I've tried pruning and chopping and what have you, but it all grows so quickly. I just can't keep it up. I've decided it's better just to accept the fact and try to live with it. I reckon you could even walk on some of the bigger branches. Aha, foreshadowing. What's that? Impressed by my pragmatic approach, eh? Well, we Wiswalders are nothing if not resourceful. Can't talk to you. This is our inn. How many beds do you got? Only 2 beds. Okay, well, now I'm gonna start keeping count. There is our exploration area. Here's our pub. It's great to have Elvis back again, but it's going to take a while to fill him in on everything that's happened since he's been away. I'm not sure a couple of drams is going to be enough, to be honest. Did you hear? Elvis is back in town. We'll have to have a dram or two to catch up. I guess I'm supposed to talk to him first. Ooh, this guy's down in the dumps, it looks like. Sure, buddy. With things how they are now, we've to make fire safety a priority. One stray spark and the whole town could go up in flames. You know what? That's actually a really good point. If your town is in the middle of a forest, like, I'm talking in the middle of a forest, like literally you have tree roots sprouting from the freaking ground. Yeah, fire safety seems like it would be a very big important thing. There's a shop right there, pretty useful. We're not going to look at that just yet, though. A light at the top of the tower. No idea, pal. You can't really see what's going on up there from down here. I doubt anyone would be putting on a light show for us, with the state things are in around here, though. It's probably some experiment the Institute are doing. Institute? I mean, yeah, Wiswald is a city of scholars, so it makes sense that there'd be some kind of Institute of Learning. 2300 peak right there, pretty useful. There are 2 more treasure chests for us to find. I just don't think we can get most of them right now, which is okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and head up here to this giant tower.
Galahad! Galahad, is that you?
Elvis, you're back. It's certainly been a while, huh?
Aye, I suppose it has. We just got back now, as it happens.
And these are friends of yours?
That they are. Friends and travelling companions. Let's say we have a common purpose. Anyway, what are you doing over here? Shouldn't you be guarding the Institute like always?
Not anymore. I've been ordered to guard the tower instead.
Ah, have you now? Well, that's handy. We were hoping to take a look around inside, see? Checking a few things like... I don't suppose you could let us in?
Sorry, the tower's off limits right now. No one's allowed in, not even you.
Ah, come on. I'm sure you can make a wee exception for an old pal, eh?
I'm afraid not. The tower's off limits, and that's that.
You never were one for bending the rules, eh? But we've got to get in there somehow.
No, no! The tower's off limits. Off limits. Off limits. Off limits.
Galahad, you alright there, pal?
Off limits. No intruders. Intruders. Eliminate. Eliminate.
What in the...
No entry. No entry. Off limits. No intruders. No entry. I said I won't say it again. No entry. No entry. Off limits. No intruders.
Well, so much for a warm welcome. Yeah, we're going up against Galahad and Pictomona. Interesting. Let's go ahead and examine him. I guess if we're gonna get into this tower, we're gonna have to go through Elvis's old buddy, Galahad. 30,000 HP! Technically speaking, we've dealt with worse already. He's weak to light, daggers, and staves. There's also that Pictomona, but Galahad is a tank, as we can see there. He literally has a gate for a shield. I think getting to that little thing back there might be a little difficult. So let's go ahead and spend this time just defaulting and trying to build up some DP, shall we? Let's go ahead and default Gloria here. Let's use Elvis's turn to boost our physical defense. And then we'll default with Adele. Ooh, he put up a counter right there. If we try to hit him now, bad things will happen. Let's go ahead and default with Gloria again. Default with Adele. Let's boot up another defense boost. Okay, Pictomona doesn't seem to do that much. Ooh, okay, there's Blinding Flash, a chance of blinding us. The tutorial was not kidding when it came to, you know, enemies who can start using ailments quite a bit. Let's go ahead and use these eye drops here. And then we'll Invigorate with Seth. Actually, we'll just end the turn there. Invigorate, there we go. I guess Adele, we could try to steal some Spirit, so we can get the MP back. Oh, he does not have anything.
Damn it! Nothing's getting through! Aye, this won't get us anywhere. We need to fall back and have a wee think.
Whoa. Our attacks were just bouncing off him. That's no ordinary defense. You think maybe he has an asterisk?
I suppose it's possible. But I'm more worried about him flipping his wig like he did. And what the heck was going on with that?
Well, either way, it doesn't look like we're getting into the tower.
Maybe we should make our way to the Institute of Magical Inquiry instead.
The Institute of Magical Inquiry?
The clue's in the name. It's a place where people conduct research into magic. The boss over that way is an old friend of mine. Reckon he'd be the one to ask about what's been going on. And about what came over Galahad back there and all.
But the two things must be connected, right? The city going weird and that Galahad guy going weird as well. Prince Castor was acting out of the ordinary too. Not to mention half of Savalon. Wait, are you sure your friend at the Institute can even be trusted?
Roddy and me go way back. If there's anything up with him, I'll be able to tell straight off.
I hope you're right.
You worry too much, lassie. Everything's going to be just fine.
Well, if you say so.
I'm glad Adele recognizes patterns and whatnot. Someone's got to be the skeptical one of the nation's leaders. Ooh, party chat. Elvis's unease. Where's Elvis? He went to ask around what's been going on. Hope he's okay. Okay how? Okay about the fact that his hometown has been turned upside down? You don't think that might have been a bit of a blow? I'll bet he went off to ask around because he couldn't bear to sit still. He really didn't seem any different to me. Oh yeah? And what did he say before he left? I'm just a way to track down a few old pals, have a wee chat about what's going on. Something like that? Yeah, something like that. Actually, exactly that. And you don't think that's strange? No? Shows what you know. I'll bet he's worried sick. Yeah, just think about it. all the friends he must have had here, and honestly, Adele, he really seemed exactly the same to... Nope, it's no good. I'm gonna go find him, make sure he's okay. Sure, I guess. Adele's a good friend. We needed Adele in our lives, you know? Hey, Gloria? Another asterisk bearer stands between us and the crystal. Can this really be a coincidence? I don't know, but if you try to approach Galahad again, you're gonna get the same results you did previously, and so it's best to just ignore him for right now. Can't talk to you. Can't talk to you. That's a side quest. Don't want to do that right now. What I want to do is find an inn. With ourselves all rested up, I think we can go ahead and just beeline to the Institute. There's not really much else for us to do here. Oh, well, there's Adele right there. Yeah, we'll just do the Institute for right now.
Elvis! Well, I'll be jiggered.
How do, Roddy? It's been a wee while, eh?
When did you get back? And why didn't you send me a letter or something to let me know you were all right? I was starting to think you might be dead in a ditch somewhere.
Now, Roddy. You should know better than that. If anyone or anything manages to finally do me in, it'll be the talk of every tavern in the land. I've just been busy as all. Busy trying to make sense of that blasted book lady Emma left behind mostly.
Oh, that old thing. And how's it going? Making any progress?
Oh, aye, it's coming along nicely. Well, Roddy seems the same as ever. No weird mood swings here. Ach, but where are my manners? Roddy! These are my new friends. We've been on a wee adventure together. Everyone, this is Roddy, boss man of this here institution, and storied son of Wiswald.
Roddy McGranite at your service. I hope Elvis hasn't been too much of a pain.
Aye, less of that. I've been an exemplary travel companion, I'll have you know. But, listen, there's a few things we need to ask you about. And one immediate problem we need your help with. We're wanting to get into the Tower C, but that job's where Galahad won't hear a word of it.
The tower?
Roddy?
How's your conscience, Elvis? Clear? White as the driven snow? Or soiled and murky? Black with guilt?
What the heck are you on about?
Which one is it? Black or white? Black. White. Black. White.
Roddy! Pull yourself together, man!
Your heart is black! Black! Get out! No!
But I don't!
No!
Ah! He's locked the blasted door.
He completely flipped out, just like Galahad.
Yes. And in both cases, it seemed to be the mention of the tower that triggered the sudden change.
So what are we going to do now, Elvis? Is there anyone else who can help us?
Oh. Well, look who it is. Lily. Lily!
You know her, Elvis?
Aye, she's Roddy's wife. She'll be able to tell us what's been going on for sure.
Unless she's suffering from the same weird affliction as everybody else.
Ack, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Come on, let's go and see what she has to say.
She went into that shop over there.
Roddy's design is amazing. All right, enough of that. Third time's the charm, as they say. Let's go say hi to Lily.
Hello there, how are you today?
I can't complain, Lily. Now, what can I do for you?
I was looking for a new gown for our Mona. Oh, she'll have grown out of all her clothes before I know it.
All right. Let's see now. There, how's this?
Oh, it's adorable. Oh, she's going to love it. Thank you so, so much.
How do, Lily?
goodness! I didn't know you were back.
Aye, I just got home, and I just ran into Roddy, and...
Oh, sorry, but if it's him you're wanting to ask about, you should know we're not together anymore.
Eh? What do you mean?
We split up. It's just me and the wee one now. You should come round to our new place sometime. She'd love to see you. Anyway, it was nice catching up. Ta-ta!
Well, she seemed pretty normal, right? No sudden mood swings or anything?
Aye, I suppose you're right. I can't believe her and Roddy have split up, though. I always thought they'd be together forever.
So you've not heard then about the accident at the Institute? It was a bad business. That poor wee girl got caught up in it all.
What? Mona? Is she alright?
No, she didn't make it, poor thing. And her only 10.
Oh no.
Aye. She was delivering something to her dad when the accident happened. So he set right to blaming himself. If only I'd been at home so the child didn't have to come and find me, that sort of thing. And Lily set to blaming herself in turn for sending wee Mona off after him. And then they set to blaming one another and, well...
I don't mean to pry, but wasn't Lily just talking about her daughter as if she was safely at home?
Aye. I don't have the heart to ask exactly what she means, poor dear. And unless someone can find the time to head north up to the forest there and check on her, I'm not sure we'll be finding out anytime soon.
We'll do it. Come on. We need to go and get to the bottom of this. I just can't get my head around it.
So Lily's behavior wasn't quite as normal as it seemed after all.
We need to find out what's going on.
Then we'll need to speak to Lily and Roddy some more. She's up in the forest. I'm guessing he's still over at the Institute, right? Who to speak to first?
For the first time, we have a split main story quest where we can choose who we go after first. We have digested a lot of information though, so we will save that deliberation and decision for next time. Next time on Bravely Default 2, we'll be choosing who to go after. A little redundant, but hey, I got it through, yeah? So, with that said, I'll see you soon.